Well, it's 30 degrees here in Montana, mid-November. I'm going fishing. Come join me. I'm going to show you exactly what I wear and what I do to stay warm all day long. One thing that I always do is I have a floor mat, or you can use a pad, anything you have to be able to stand on. Makes a nice difference, makes it a lot more comfortable. First things first, I have a thick pair of wool socks. They don't have to be overly thick, but just something a little bit thicker than a pair of cotton socks. Wear a good wool or a good microfiber, something that's going to wick and keep your feet warm. Okay. There's one thing to remember about fly fishing in the winter. It's not a fashion contest. If it's going to keep you warm, put it on. I start with simply a pair of wading pants. These are slightly insulated, and then underneath there I have an insulated shirt, polypropylene, no cotton, and it helps keep me warm. And then I just have a little wool jacket that I put on top of it. One thing, whether I'm going to be in the water or not, I'm going to put on a pair of waders. This is your first defense against the cold. I like to tuck my jacket, my wool jacket, in the waders. I'll put my outer shell above my waders, but this just keeps everything inside nice and warm. If it's really cold, and it's probably a little overkill today because we're only about 30 degrees, I'll put just another little layer of insulation. In this case, just putting a little down vest over my wool jacket. Something else I really like, a long shoehorn. Makes it really easy to get into my boots, makes it a lot more comfortable. It may not look it, but it's actually cold enough right now. My hands are actually hurting just trying to tie my shoes. I'm already losing my fine dexterity. It's going to be a cold day. You just need to dress appropriate. An absolute essential piece of gear, windproof shell. Best if it's waterproof too, but make sure it's windproof. Okay, now my upper body all the way to my toes, I'm windproof, I'm insulated, and I'm warm. Let's talk about our hands. This is the make it or break it. When these get cold, that's when it's time to go in. So what do? Gloves. And I have lots of gloves. This is a great pair of gloves. They're neoprene, they keep your hands warm, they keep your hands dry, they're worthless. I can't touch anything, I can't feel anything, I can't fish if I'm wearing them. They keep my hands dry and warm, but I can't fish with them. This is a nice pair of gloves, fingerless gloves. They keep you nice and warm. I like having the over mitt. The problem is, when I've got to put that over, I'm fussing with this. I got a rod in my hand, I got my flies in my hand, I can't get that blasted clip in place. And so this is always flopping around. Hate them. Don't use them. This pair of gloves, kind of the same concept. Keeps my hands warm. Again, nice and warm. Mittens are awesome. What I like about these, there's a magnet. It holds it in place. Flip it back. Now I have my fingers. I love these. These are my actual favorite gloves. What you see here, they're all wool or some kind of a wool blend fingerless gloves. This is the first pair of gloves. I've had this for probably 20 years. These are what I'm going to wear 9 out of 10 times. They're the best. They're simple. They're cheap. They're just wool, but they keep my hands warm even when it's wet. So this is what I wear. I'm almost done. A couple things that I'd add into the mix to help you keep warm. Hand warmers. This is just a pair of rechargeable hand warmers. I like them. I can throw them in my pocket, just turn them back on. They heat up pretty good. Just throw them in my chest. If my hands get really cold, I can stick them in there and warm it up. What I like better than those though, right here, the old Zippo hand warmer. I'll take this and just throw it in my vest pocket, my wader pocket like that. And that'll just sit there and radiate heat across my chest all day long. And it'll last for a solid 8 hours. So I really like that Zippo hand warmer. It puts off a lot of heat. It lasts a long time. It's a little challenge to get started, but once you get it started, that'll just keep my whole interior nice and warm. Again, it's not a beauty contest. I'll go ahead and just put on a hat. Keep those ears covered. Makes a big difference. Another thing, hot chocolate or coffee. Take a thermos with you. One of the other tricks to really keep myself warm starts right here in the fly box. Barbless hooks. Keep your hands out of the water. They're not going to get wet. You're going to be able to fish all day. Barbless hook makes it a lot easier. I can just shake the fish off, maybe get it in the net, it's going to come off, but it keeps myself from needing to stick my hand in that water. That's going to make a big difference. Another trick that I really like and I recommend, just a towel. Something like this, when my hands do get wet, pull that out, draw my hands off. It's going to make the day a lot more comfortable. I just take that, throw it right here in my waders. It's there, it's handy when I need it. Okay, let's get fishing.